Hello my friends, and welcome to another installment of Pop's Comic Book Vault. And we'll start out with Spider-Man and the Batman. This comic was embossed, meaning it had a printout, stamped printout on it, so some of the details on it pop out. Spider-Man and the Batman in Disordered Minds by J.M. DeMatteis, and penciled by Mark Bagley, and inked by Scott Hanna and Mark Farmer. Now, Mark Bagley actually drew Spider-Man a lot. He did the Amazing Spider-Man comics, and he did, I think, the first 111 issues of the Ultimate Spider-Man. He also penciled Batman, a real cool Batman, as you can see here. I like the way he laid out his panels in these comic books. Went right to the edges. As you see, the colors were really sharp in this. And not too often did you see Marvel comic books collaborating with DC, but when they did an excellent job, and it was a really fun comic book. They didn't square off though. Spider-Man and Batman didn't really get into fisticuffs in this one. They just kind of solved the crime together and stopped the Joker and Carnage. It was a good story though. Really nice artwork. Okay, these are the Batmans. I'm going to start out with Batman number 0, even though it came out in 1994. It's another origin issue. It's really nice. Now, as you can see, these are the ones I'm going to show today. There's quite a few here, and there's a nice pile right on the floor there. Let's see if we could get through all these today. Batman number 205. From 1968. Here is Batman 277. So I jumped from 205 to 277. Probably missing a lot of the older ones. But this one is from 1976. 1976. 278. 280. 282. 'If you look closely, you could see the two guys, you know, ambushing Batman there. $285. 286. Looks like Batman has two Jokers to contend with here. 287, the Penguin. 290. $291. All the villains think they killed Batman. They're all taking credit for it. $292, the Riddler. Number 293, Lex Luthor. Looks like Superman's in that issue also. Uh-oh, what's the joke up to now? Sometimes he puts smiles on people's faces, other times he wipes them off. Back off, Batman, or this magic show becomes a tragic show. Not good. That girl is 2 inches away of getting her heart impaled. Not good. Oh, the Scarecrow. The Scarecrow. Looked a little different than he did the Dark Knight movie, doesn't he, there? Yeah. They changed things around in the movies, costumes and whatnot. Number 297, the Mad Hatter comes in with 1,000 different hats, just to irk Batman off. This is the Black Spider. Should be called the Tarantula. Looks more like the Tarantula. Oh wait, that's a Spider-Man villain. Sorry, Bats. And in this issue, beware, this man gives away gold coins, but no one ever lives to spend them. And Mr. Freeze comes back to give us a chillin' good time. And of course, he's always triumphant. Have yourself a deadly little Christmas. I hope Batman has a nice Christmas. Oh boy, it's the Gentleman Ghost. Oh boy. Looks like the bottom of that carriage is breaking up. Uh-oh. Dr. Phosphorus is back. As I said, Batman has a huge rogue gallery. You go on, here's Two-Face. One with Two-Face, he's flipping his coin again. And Two-Face again. Part 2. Danger on the Wing. I'm going to rebag all these. That's why I took them all out of the bags. The bags were getting yellow. Probably 15, 20 years old in the bag. So it's time to put them in new bags. Another cover with the Riddler on it. The Firebug. All these villains kept Batman very busy over the years. The Inquisitor. This one is from 1980. We're getting into the 80s now. Here's the Joker again. Captain Boomerang. I think he faced off against the Flash. Captain Boomerang might be a Flash villain crossing over into a Batman title. And the Shadow of the Cat, the return of Catwoman. You always gotta have Catwoman around. It's that love-hate interest that makes the Batman comics interesting when she comes around. Does he want to save her? Does he want to arrest her? What does he want to really do with that Catwoman? You know what I'm saying? Another villain in Gotham City. I guess Evel Knievel was popular at this point in time because this man's trying to kill the Batman and he's on a motorcycle. He's hitting him with a chain or something. Yeah. That's one wonderful thing about these comics. They go with the times. I don't know what I'm talking about again. I don't know my ass from my elbow. Let's see. I don't know. Just a bunch of stuff on this cover. Different things. Very colorful. And, oh boy. A trial for the Batman. And guess who's trying Batman? Two-Face. Two-Face the lawyer. Now he looks like he's a judge in that one. Uh-oh. This woman's destroying you, Batman, and you won't admit it. Either she goes or I go. The door is that way, chum. Goodbye. I guess Batman had a choice and he picked the woman over Robin. Poor Robin. Never gets an even break. The electrocutioner. He'll electrocute you to death. Yeah, 2 complete stories for the price of 1. Talia, Queen of the Assassins. And guess who she wants to assassinate? Batman! Oh, is that Catwoman in there? Oh, oh, laser target. This looks like a James Bond type deal. He's kind of being chased by all these laser guns in the snow. See that there's a lot of great covers on these Batmans. A lot of Jim Aparo covers. Norm Breyfogle. All different artists did these. I don't think Breyfogle came in yet. I think we're still in the a lot of Jim Aparo stuff. Time for the old specs, the Bat spectacles. Jose Garcia was the artist on this one. Jose Garcia. He did quite a few. Irv Novick. Irv Novick did quite a few of these. Jerry Conway was the scripter. Roy Thomas helped too. The scripting. I'll leave the glasses on. The back glasses. Yeah. Irv Novick did the pencils in this one too. He was a good penciler. You can see Batman swinging on top of Gotham City there. And, yeah. Gene Colan penciled this one. Yeah. Jim Aparo did the cover. He had quite the style. You could tell Jim Aparo's style. He kind of drew Batman's head very long, and the ears were longer than... kind of almost like a straight line for the sides of Batman's head. And inside it was Gene Colan. Gene Colan was, I would say he is one of my favorites, but he was the master of perspective. Camera angles and perspective. The Ghost of Wayne Manor. Man-Bat is back. Naturally, Batman has to have a villain called Man-Bat. More like a bat, half man, where Batman's more man than bat. And here's another Gene Colan I could tell just by looking at. The daggers are so deadly. See again the perspective of Gene Colan. He definitely he was almost like filming the thing using camera angles. A genius. He was a genius. There's a Joe Kubert cover. He did Tarzan for both DC and Marvel when Marvel bought the rights to Tarzan later on after DC. But Joe Kubert has his own school. You can join the Joe Kubert and his son's school and learn how to draw comic books. Half a Hero, Two-Face again. And I want to kind of show them a little quick clip because I got a lot to show here. There's Man-Bat again. We are going through these pretty good here. We're at number 349 when they were 60 cents. Comic books were 60 cents in 1982. And we got another Gene Colan artwork. Little Gene Colan perspective. There's the splash. They call that the splash page. It's usually one big giant panel, one big page with one scene on it. And he's no longer with us. He didn't die too long ago either. But yeah, naturally he'll have a vampire in a lot of his stories because, as I said, he worked on drawing the Dracula comics over at Marvel too. There's another vampire cover from Gene Colan. And finally Batman becomes a vampire, as you can see by the teeth. Yeah, the predicaments Batman went through. It's crazy. Watch your first step, Batman. It's a killer. Right off the Hindenburg. I don't know if it's the Hindenburg, but it's definitely a dirigible. Okay, that Joker. He's always trying to blow Batman up or something. Oh, Don Newton. Yeah, I liked his style too. I'm going to show you the inside page here with Don Newton artwork. One of those artists that paid a lot of attention to detail. He was a straight on. Not as many camera angles and perspectives. And a lot of straight on shots from Don Newton. And we got Hannigan and Gordiano here. The Bat and the Cat. Number 356, 1983. We're moving up on the time scale. Suddenly the squid came into town. Can you see this one? The colors are like greenish. It's kind of wild, isn't it? 358. $359 with the Killer Croc. Another one. Here's the Riddler again. Madness means the man back. Hey, back into Tom. Back into Gotham. Chimera. Joker is wild, 366. But up until probably 2009 or 10, I'm pretty well off on these. I'm probably only missing a couple of issues here and there. Whoever can name all the Robins down below will get a no prize. Endgame. Two Batmans. Always two Batmans. Batman and Batman. Two of them. Calendar Man. Oh boy, Dave. It's the time for bed. Number 400, the anniversary issue. It's wild. And there are some of the artists. Here I have a Batgirl, one shot. Batgirl number one shot. This one still has the bag on it. Let me take that bag off. This is what I'm talking about, the bag. See that bag? See how crusty that looks and dusty? And I don't want that bag on my comic book. I don't want that bag there. So we're going to put this one in a brand new bag. We'll put a nice board behind it. Batgirl annual one shot number 1. As I said, Batman has so many titles and mini-series. It's just, if I was to collect them all, it would cost billions of dollars and it would just go on forever. And by the way, kids, with the detective one I showed last time and this Batman one, I've only showed you 1/10 of how many Batman comics I still have. It would take me years to show them all. I'll try to show different segments. Next time I'm going to show some artwork. And then we'll get back into Batman some other time. That way we're not doing all Batmans at once, and I'll show you some more of my other collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this real long, tedious episode of Pop's Comic Book Vault. I'm Pops, also known as Dave, or should I say I'm Dave, also known as Pops. I hope everybody has a great whatever week, weekend, whatever it is when I get this video out, and we'll see you next time. Always keep on collecting, and as always, keep on smiling. Later.